All right. It is December 17th, 2025. It's 42 degrees and listen, I honestly have put this off for so long because listen, I struggle with my discipline. So it's like to really get out here and actually go do this was so hard for me. But I wanted to do it so bad because I have said time and time again, I want to be vulnerable. Now listen, being vulnerable for me on social media isn't just about the fact of like not even it has nothing to actually do with like people are gonna feel bad for me or whatever. Like I want to share like my story, um, and just kind of share my pain because in doing that, I kind of feel like I just get this sense of warmth of like I know that I'm also helping others relate. But today, it's really cold, honestly. My hand, if you can't tell, it's rolled up into a ball in my palm. I'm freezing, but I wanted to come here in honor and just because it's a nice spot of this is where I started to make videos, sort of like actually go out. So today, though, I really want to talk about growing up quiet, not having friends or any of that, and like never really feeling like you would ever have that. Um, from a young age, I was very quiet. I was very secluded. I spent a lot of times on video games, and I didn't really do much. I just played Minecraft, and I played my Super Mario on my Wii, my Wii U, my Switch, my 3DS, DS, all of it. Even growing up, I still was playing video games. I stopped recently, and um, when I was younger, I always kind of felt like secretly I was getting made fun of or whatever, and like this and that. I was really self conscious of myself because always growing up, I kind of just like I was nervous. I had social anxiety. I did not want to talk to people, and I just always feel like people were judging me left and right. And honestly, that just came from me growing up. Like that's just how I grew up. I kind of just felt not that everyone was after me, but um, I think it's just social anxiety. And now that I'm older, I don't really have social anxiety anymore. I'm not really quiet anymore in the sense of where it's like purposely quiet because I'm nervous and it's like social anxiety. I'm quiet by choice. So, it's different now. I don't feel like I'm trying to force myself to be quiet and not talk just because somebody said something or whatever and I feel like I'm going to be judged. But growing up, like that does something to you because I never thought that I would have friends or have a space or have anyone to really talk to or go to. And now I have all those things. I have a couple, I have like one or two good friends. I have a couple friends. And being in an online space too, and even sharing myself like this is something I never thought that. It's not that I never thought I would do this because I've actually always been in the content, but I never thought I would. It's not that not even that I never thought I would go fully through with it, but to do this now, it's really just like switch something in my brain. I'm like, dude, I'm actually doing this shit now. Like, I'm doing what I've been saying for months to everyone that I had shared this idea with. Um, so yeah, it's like it's kind of crazy to look back now and be like, dude, like I have a space now. I have people. Like growing up with social anxiety, though, it just sounds like what it is: social, talking to people, anxiety, nervousness. It just sounds like that. But to go deeper into it, like I always felt like I was going to be judged. Even as I got older, my appearance or this and that, I would be nervous to wear a certain piece of clothing or not nervous to wear a certain piece of clothing, but maybe like I don't know, dress a certain way or whatever cuz I was scared of getting judged. And as I got older and I let go of that judgment, like it genuinely like switched something in my brain. I'm like, dude, no one actually cares. And I've heard it from others. And not in the sense of where it's like rude, but like no one actually cares that much to comment on your outfit, at least if they're not like a dick. But no one cares really that much to comment on your outfit or, yo, why are your shoes so beat up? Or, yo, are you going to get new clothes? Like no one actually cares. And as I learned that getting older, that's what made me be the way I am now and hold myself a different way now and actually chase my goals. Because on top of that, being nervous, like there's plenty of things that I was always scared to do because I knew other people were going to see it. I knew people in my school were going to see my content. I knew people would see my music. I knew people would see all these things. And this year specifically is where I really went in and I'm like, you know what? I literally don't care anymore. It was summer and I went through a breakup and that kind of just like switched everything in me. I'm like, listen, school's about to start. I'm gonna start posting content because I know people from my school are gonna see it. And I had a smaller following then than I do now. So on top of that, I grew. So now people from my school see my content, and that's what's made me get rid of the social anxiety even more. Because I feel like not only help me to better articulate myself and just like hold myself, but I just I present myself in a completely different way now than I ever have before. And that's the beauty that I've seen in this with overcoming my social anxiety and like just nervousness of wanting to be myself is now I don't feel like I'm a shell of myself anymore. I don't feel like I'm hiding myself behind these closed doors of what somebody's gonna say or think about me because it doesn't matter anymore. I'd always like want to say this to somebody: when you're chasing anything or any sort of goal, you never ever want to worry about anyone else's opinion. And honestly, so to really, I guess this is kind of off topic. Like, honestly, not even off topic. Like, you can't even let judgment get in the way, especially when you're chasing some sort of goal or anything. Do what you believe will make you happy. Like, for example, I make music, and there are times where I will bring my music to my friends, and I'll want to talk about it, and I might feel kind of like they might throw a comment, not in a bad way, but they might throw a comment, and then I'm like, you know what? And I'm like, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep making this music. They said they don't like it. Okay, that was their opinion. I can't take it to heart. You know, that's another thing too. I feel like I used to take everything to heart and kind of just like always feel like people were after me if they said something or this and that. Like I never could really know if somebody was truly joking or not. And I feel like that also came with my social anxiety growing up. Like I didn't know how to just be content with what people would say or this and that, and knowing whether or not they were actually trying to come after me. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I am a completely different person now than I probably was like a year or two ago. And I'm excited to continue doing this because it almost feels like I know I'm speaking to you guys in a sense. Um, it's just kind of like this warm feeling I get, like in my heart. I can say, like knowing that I am getting some sort of message out there, and somebody will probably listen to this. Somebody will probably be like, you know what? Let me hear what this guy has to say, and hopefully they take from it. You know, but like I say in all my videos, I love you guys. Stay hard, stay strong, stay blessed, and have a good rest of your night.